I am so excited to share a simple, healthy recipe with you today. You can eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or even a snack. It was a recipe that I grew up with, that my mother used to make, and my daughter decided to play around with it a little bit and came up with a newer version. And the funny thing about this recipe, which I will put in the description, the original recipe and the recipe I'm doing today, is you can really trade these ingredients out for your favorite ingredients, and it still comes out really delicious. So I'm going to start off with 12 eggs, and I use filtered water, but you can use any of your favorite nut milks, whether it be regular milk or almond milk, etc. And I'm using filtered water, so I'm putting in a half a cup of the filtered water. I'm putting in approximately a quarter cup of sun-dried tomatoes. I use the oil, but you can use the dried. It's really the ingredients that you like. I am using goat cheese, and I'll tell you a little trick. I bought the log, and I found out from another YouTube channel, if you put that log in the freezer for about 15 minutes and take it out, you now have crumbled goat cheese. It's better if it's crumbled, only because you can get it throughout the recipe, whereas if it's creamy, it's hard to kind of get it throughout the eggs. I like to use frozen artichoke hearts. I get these over at Trader Joe's. We're gonna use a half of a bag, which is about 6 ounces. And I forgot to say, for the cheese, I use about a half a log. And I believe that's about 2 ounces. And then I like to use about 2 good handfuls of fresh spinach. I know it looks like a lot, but it all comes together very nicely. So we got to give this a good mix. And I've already oiled my pan. I used avocado oil, but you can use any neutral oil. And we're going to pour it in. Get in all that nice cheese. And you just want to kind of mix it around. Make the spinach even. I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook this approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Don't get frightened if you see it puff up. That's normal. It does end up deflating back to its original size once you take it out of the oven. And I'll see you back in a few minutes. Out of the oven, and this smells so good. So the great thing about this recipe is that you can eat them warm, you can eat them cold, you can even eat them on your favorite bread as a sandwich. I really love this recipe, whether I use my mother's original or my daughter's gourmet. So I like to cut them in squares. This way, if you want to eat them on a sandwich, they fit great. It's nice and hot. Look at that. Nice and fluffy. And look at all those yummy vegetables. So my grandson calls these power patties, because when he eats them, he can run very, very fast, that you almost can't see him at all. So we're going to give this a try. Look how good that looks. So good. So why not put a little power in your step today and try my recipe? And feel free to leave a comment about how delicious yours are. Thank you for joining me today on Baking to Building, and look forward to seeing you next time on my next project. And until then, bye.